The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
You beat the man! You gotta beat the man! Woo!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the World Heavyweight Champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. You got the healing that I want, just like they say in the song. Till the dawn, let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. We got this king size to ourselves, don't have to share with no one else. Don't keep your secrets to yourself. It's Kama Sutra show and tell. Yeah. Whoa. There's loving in your eyes that pulls me closer. It's so subtle, I'm in trouble, but I love to be in trouble with you. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. You got the healing that I want, just like they say Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. Ooh, baby, I got that healing that you want, yeah.
Like they say in the songs, on to the dawn. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. You got that healing that I want, just like they say in the song. Till the dawn, it's Marvin Gaye, get it on, babe. You got to give it up to me. I'm screaming mercy, mercy, please, just like they say in the song. Until the dawn, let's Marvin Gaye, get it on, just like they say in the song. Until the dawn, let's Marvin Gaye, get it on. Ooh.
It's a new day, yes it is, and it's been so fun for me talking about the New Day in recent weeks on my show that I thought I would do at least one more time to kind of create a series of awareness of what's really happening here in WWE when it comes to tag team wrestling, because the thing is about tag team wrestling is it hasn't been really entertaining to me for a number of years. And for the first time in what feels like forever, tag team wrestling is kind of rekindling what it once was, and that is entertaining because of what the New Day have been doing for tag team wrestling, which is really redefining what tag team wrestling is in the way of making it entertaining again. You couldn't have asked for a better group of individuals like the New Day to come along, because this is the first time in a really long time that we have seen a team as entertaining as this. They come out playing the trombone, they come out with the irritating chants, the irritating gimmick that gets on everybody's nerves, and here's the thing, they are doing their jobs really well when they are coming out and getting on our nerves, because that's what they're there to do. They are there to get on our nerves, and that is what they are doing very effectively, and that is something that has not been done by a tag team in a really long time, since the days of teams like The Miz Show, Jericho Show, Edge and Chris Jericho, John Morrison and The Miz. I mean, different teams that are just kind of popping off the top of my head here. We have not seen a team as entertaining as this in the way of annoyance in a really long time. So I hope they keep running with the idea of the New Day obviously being over as tag team champions. And if they do keep this idea in fruition, what we are going to see is a really long reign for them as tag team champions, because I don't see this reign coming to an end anytime soon. And this can be contributed to obviously the teams that have been put on the DL because of injuries. The names like Sin Cara obviously sidelining the Lucha Dragons, putting them on the shelf, and a number of other teams who have suffered injuries and suffered separations over the last number of months, like the Usos, who recently only just returned because of an injury of one of them a couple of months back, and then one had to resort to doing commentary. So we have seen this kind of thing be played out in WWE before, but now this close to WrestleMania, I can't see the New Day losing the tag team titles in their second reign anytime soon, because they need those belts going into WrestleMania. We are just a little over 60 days away from WrestleMania 32 this year, and we need the New Day as tag team champions, especially with the match they are teasing with The Rock and the Usos teaming up to face the three members of the New Day. By the way, guys, I am a really big fan of what The Rock did a couple of weeks ago on Raw, coming up, putting over the New Day and reminding us that New Day rocks. He did a really great job in his over 15-minute long promo. I don't know what it is with The Rock. You give him 15 minutes on the microphone and he can just make everybody pay attention to someone who you probably have never paid attention to and or noticed in your entire life, which is why I really wish he would do something for Bo Dallas, because Bo Dallas is someone who everybody should be a fan of. He's obviously over on Twitter and Facebook with the merchandise that fans have been purchasing in the way of t-shirts, dog tags. They even have their animals wearing the Bo Leave dog tags and the Bo Leave t-shirts, posting things on Bo Dallas's wall all the time. So with how many wrestling fans notice Bo Dallas, can you imagine what The Rock would do in the way of a psychological benefit to Bo Dallas? It would be awesome seeing him do something like that. But I mean, he reminded us that New Day rocks. He referred to New Day in insulting ways, referring to the unicorn heads on their heads as llama penises, which was a really effective way of putting over the New Day. They beat the hell out of the New Day, of course, with some help from the Usos, and obviously now what we're left with the impression of is that we're going to be seeing The Rock and the Usos teaming with family to face the New Day. It's going to be incredible. And the New Day are actually in the main events now. Monday Night Raw for the last several weeks against Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, the remnants of the Shield with the absence of Seth Rollins. Really appreciate the New Day
in the main events. Even though they are losing, it's only a matter of time before they start winning matches, because really that's what's going to have to happen here. You can't have your tag team champions going into a main event with Dwayne Johnson with all these movies he's in, like Baywatch, and different projects that he's working on to be released in the future. You can't have your tag team champions losing matches going into the biggest match of their three individual careers and their lives, because it's safe to say that a match with The Rock is the biggest match of their lives, and they need the wins going into WrestleMania. You can't have your tag team champions losing. You didn't see this happen for teams like Demolition and Strike Force and the Hart Foundation going into WrestleManias of the past, and we can't see it now for a tag team like the New Day, who are obviously over with wrestling fans. The conversation is at an all-time high. It has exploded for New Day, and it's going to continue to stay that way in the coming weeks as we get closer to WrestleMania on this very unpredictable road. And it is a very unpredictable time for wrestling, but I can't ever remember a team as entertaining as this. Can you guys, as wrestling fans, think back to when wrestling was this entertaining? Tag team wrestling has never been this noticeable or this recognized until the New Day showed up. I don't think it's been this entertaining since the Legion of Doom or Demolition were tearing it up back in the 80s and 90s, when we still had territories to watch as wrestling fans. We don't have that anymore, and it seems like forever since tag team wrestling has actually been noticed, recognized, and this entertaining. By far, the New Day have changed the complexity of tag team wrestling and changed it, redefined it for a really long time. I think it's going to be a long time before we see a team as entertaining as the New Day come along. WWE obviously did a great job when wrestlers started retiring back in 2009, 2010 of recreating stars. They started with Daniel Bryan, and they've been hitting it in the right place ever since Daniel Bryan became one of the biggest success